Welcome to my new channel. I just recently finished my first draft of my first novel. Yeah, at my age. Hmm. I would like to read you the intro from the book. The bombs fell, and so did civilization. Anarchy reigned for a while, but strong-willed individuals rose to power among scattered people groups. Some did so for the betterment of everyone. Most did only for themselves. Add to that the remnants of drug rings, which now have no borders, no one limiting their distribution. It's a very serious situation. Somebody ought to do something about it. The main character in this story arc is a young fellow who grows up in this post-apocalyptic world. He travels around trading like his father did before him. So he meets people, and he meets some good people and he meets some bad people, and you know that's the story. So it's a fantasy book, it's a science fiction book, it's drama and a little humor. The fantasy part is this main character has a special ability. The science fiction part is exploring the physics of that ability. The drama part is he meets small groups of people at war, larger groups of people at war, drug runners, and through that there's honor, bravery, danger, laughter, love, and tragedy. Let me read you a piece from chapter 1. This is when the main character is fairly young yet, his first adventure. After eating, I dipped into the open storefronts until I found a hardware store. The roof had partly collapsed, but the back of the store was still okay. When I went through the door to the back room, the smell hit me like a slap in the face. Sour, musty, hard to breathe, animal. I shone my flashlight around and saw tons of metal in shelves and boxes. I couldn't see or hear any movement. Maybe they'd be gone long enough for me to fill my pack and get out. Yeah. So, the way this came to be, this book, I wrote some scenes. I had this idea back more than 25 years ago. The special ability this character has and what that might mean to his experiences in the world around him. So I wrote some scenes here and there and enjoyed that, but that's all I did for 25 years or more. And then about a year ago, I sat down and thought, okay, I'm going to write this. I've got the time, I've got the energy now, I've got the health, I'm going to do it. So I took those scenes that I had written, organized them into chronological order, plot order, you could say. I wrote some more chapters and kept on writing until I was satisfied with where the plot ended up. I did each chapter in a separate file so I could track the word count, and I managed most of the time to stay around 3,000 words per chapter. 49 chapters. So if you do the math, it's over 150,000 words. A little big for a typical novel, and probably would be automatically discarded if I were to submit it in this form to a professional publisher. So, therefore, I'm self-publishing. There are lots of books out there from well-established authors who are, really big books. But for somebody like me, a first-timer, I don't think I'd get in the door at all. So I'm currently, now that I've got the first draft done, I'm editing the book, and that's pretty special. Um, Writing the book to begin with was amazing. Just I had no idea that it would be so much fun, and writing this, um, and I was crying. Excuse me, crying in the sad parts, laughing in the fun parts, laughing at my own jokes. Okay, I agree. Yeah, that's a little far. But here I am reading through it again, start to finish, editing as I go, improving, cutting some out, adding others, and still crying in the sad parts, laughing at the jokes that I wrote in there before. Yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun. If you're someone who's never written a book and you've been thinking about it, if your experience is anything like mine, you're gonna love it. So I'm editing on my own. I also have some beta readers that are doing this as well, and their feedback is incredibly encouraging. Merely to have them say that they're reading my book, I mean that's great. Having them give me suggestions and saying, okay, well this part was a little, confusing. What can you do there? That's gold. That's really great. So I expect to self-publish on Amazon in a few months from now. And that's about all I've got to say. So, as they say, smash the like button if you like this video and hit the subscribe for more. See you again next time.